Hi, welcome back to my dyslexic brain. I'm Claire, and yeah, what a week it's been. I am at the start of making this video one subscriber away from 200. By the end of this video, I don't know how many people I'll have left. Planning. Grab a drink, because this is probably going to be a long one. Don't quite know where I'm going, but I wanted to talk you through what I've done. You may notice that my Hobonichi cover has different paper in it. It just doesn't just have new paper in it. I am struggling at the moment. I have a lot going on, a lot in my life that I can't control, and my planner is one of them. Now, you've seen last week before, I unboxed the Rosey Life Planner. Now, I love her planner. I love the paper, and I completely understand why she has gone down to 6 months instead of 12 months, because the whole year one in the 80 GSM paper is really thick. I love the paper, but I was struggling going from the monthlies, weeklies to the dailies, and I have a very spur of the moment personality. Something pops into my head and I have to do it then and there. There's no thinking it through, there's no whatever. I get an idea and I have to run with it, otherwise that idea doesn't go. And I've left it in the house. My bag, my one that I carry in my bag is a Traveller's TN size, and I really like that. And at the end of last year, I was using it just as my planner. And then I went to the 9-disc Happy Planner Classic size. But I was having to print and cut my own inserts, which I don't have a problem with printing and cutting my own inserts. I just got fed up. Sorry, that noise you can hear is the house rabbit that has just come into the garden and found my cabin door open, and he's now exploring in here, which I would say was all right, but he eats paper, and at the moment there's a lot of paper on the floor. So anyway, that was a digress. As you can see, I digress. My problem with doing the Happy Planner was I was doing a day on 2 pages, which was fantastic, but I was struggling with all the wasted paper. Now, here in the UK, it's not a size that we use. From what I can gather, it's more of a American size. So with our A4 paper here in the UK, I was still having to cut, and they weren't bits I could reuse. And I was going through, I had stacks of cut paper. I mean, I recycled some and I gave some to my local school because they were like little thin bits, so they could do for their craft stuff. A lot of my offcuts and things I send to the school. So I was struggling with doing that all the time. So I looked for a planner that had white paper, because I had gone to the Hobonichi, which I like, but I can't take the cream paper because it is still cream to me. And I was struggling with the texture. There's a whole video on it anyway. Further back, you can have a look and see. So I was trying to find a planner that had white heavy paper. I'm used to 120 GSM, which is what I use when I print my own inserts. So what I did, and you can probably see from here, is my spur of the moment idea was to get my Rosy Life planner, because I noticed that it was sewn in with signatures, and a signature is so many pieces of paper together. In hers it's 4. So a signature is four pieces of paper folded and then sewn down the side. And I was like, oh, I could take some pages out. So I took some pages out, but what I didn't realise until I'd taken some paper out is for every signature, one piece would stay in the book, because when it's bound, you then have all the sides and they're then glued, and whatever the glue was, I mean, you can see it's a little bit bumpy and things along the side. It's not here, it is there, which meant they were stuck in the book. And then I was like, oh, I don't like it. I've now got random pages stuck in the book. So I took the whole thing apart, as you do. Yes, I had paper everywhere. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So what I've done is I bought a pack of 12 by 12 paper, scrap paper design pad. This came from the Works for £5. And what I did was I just put them all into smaller books. So yes, you can see where this is going. I turned my Hobonichi cousin cover into a A5 traveller's notebook. So one thing I was struggling with, and you will notice, this was the, I've had to redate because it was 2024. So this is that page that had all the dates and the numbers down. And what I've actually done is turn this into a my planner. My when holidays and things are, and any important dates. So I just bubble wrote. As you can see, I'm really not very good at it, but I bubble wrote in the day, the months. I did in bigger writing down the side, because of course the Monday, Tuesday, Friday, whatever wouldn't coincide. And then from AliExpress I got 50 cat stickers, and I've just stuck them down the bottom. I'm not a great cat lover, but these make me smile. I think he's quite cute too. So I did that, and then as I've got the extra bits, I've gone up to March, because with Georgie's hospital appointments, we're now getting to the point where we'll start getting appointments through for 6 months time, and one we've had through for a year. So again, I've put some more of the cat PT stickers down. I think it was for £1.95 for 6 stickers or something, I don't know. So this is the yearly tracker, and as you can see, I had to try and stick those in. Here is my amazing stick person monthly. I did need to set up next month, so I have done that off camera. I can talk you through that at a I'll talk you through it now. Basically, I used some dots that I'd got off of Amazon. These are, where are they? These tabs, and I have literally used a Sharpie pen and wrote on them. And then these are, again, oh, it's not in here now, but these things, but tiny little strips of them. I thought, well, let's use what I've got. And also then, because they're hospital appointments, if it's cancelled. Oh, and anyone who's no thingy, I bit my nails all off. They can just pull up. So, oh, that was the other thing. I found that these monthlies are not quite big enough, and there's too much gap here. So I have drawn out and made bigger. But when I took the planner apart, I then discovered that I didn't quite have enough pieces to put it all together. So I've scrapped the monthlies and the bits in between because I didn't know what to do with those. And I've literally just taken the dailies because I'm only going to use this to the end of the year. And I started it in May. I got lots of months that aren't being used. So I have literally used the dailies and I have drawn out the grid. And then I will add in the details, but I thought I could do that with you. And then I've just literally added in the months to go. And then I was like, oh, there's a gap there because one of the pages was plain. And then I was like, oh, I've still got all this book to go. So I literally went, okay, let's just do January, February. This is for next year, to make any notes of anything I want to make notes of. So I literally drew the line down the middle of the page, and these again were from AliExpress, and I think they were again a couple of pounds for 50. So you're going to see a lot of these popping up because they were cheap. So, and then what I tried to do is when I'd stuck the stickers down, I then went and coloured these in, and they're coloured in with gel pens that I brought off of Amazon and then gone round with a Sharpie. Tried to match them to the dragonfly. And then we got September, October. Didn't quite do so well on that because that was really neon. November, December. And then this is important info, and I've literally just stuck 2 of the cats on there. So that is my first section, which is my monthlies and important information. What are you up to, Stevie? So this is my weekly. Again, I had to tape these bits in because they wouldn't have worked in the signature, because when you put a signature together, you get this page and that page will then add on to this signature, whereas mine were already done. So so that was my first week. I haven't got the other bit on there. Now this is the one that I did online with you people, anyone who saw my video. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. So what I did on Monday, is I redrew it out like this. Now I like this much better. I've redone the times down the side, and I've done this, and I like this much more. This is just the important things that need to be remembered. And that's another sticker I got off of AliExpress, which is on the pet tape. So I'm probably going to set up this week's very similar to that one, but I haven't got that far yet, and that will be in another video. But this is my weeklies all put together into one, and then this is my dailies. Now when I took them apart, these ones were all from the 1st of May to the 12th, were all didn't quite go together, so I've just clipped them them down. So this is this month. As you can see, I took it apart then and I didn't do much. I've backdated then. So this is today's, and I had to, yeah, these ones, this was the last one I had to tape in. So from here onwards will be the dates. I'm going to change up my dailies, but again, it's all done with, there is a few stickers, but very minimal stickers. So that's in there. And then this is a book that I put together myself. I printed off the pages because I can't find it, the lines this way, because if you fold you have to fold an so imagine this is an A4 piece of paper, you have to print the lines going down, because if you print them that way, when you fold it in half, your lines go the wrong way. This is sorry, the rabbit is around my feet and I just suddenly getting like this soft thing run across my legs, and yeah, it makes me jump. So this is one I made this a little while ago. So I turned my Hobonichi cover into a traveller's cover. Now it's Saturday here now, and the reason I'm not doing a plan with you right now is I'm in a crafting mood, so I actually don't quite know what my planner is going to look like later on today or this week. Yeah, later on this weekend. So I thought I would bring you along on what I've done so far. So this is all apart from this one, using the Rosy Life planner. I have literally just cut it down. This is a picture that I printed. These are two more of the cat stickers on a credit card thing, like that one. So yeah, so I just wanted to bring you along and show you where I'm at the moment. I'm not sure about the cover, but it was a quick fix whilst I needed it. And the beautiful thing is I can unstring this and it'll go back to an A5 cover, and if you stick a bit of paper inside it, Stevie, you'll get stuck. Sorry, the rabbit was going to get stuck. So yeah, so it can go back to being a notebook cover, because you can just take the strings off, but that will always give you a way to close it if you want, and if not, you'll have a little tiny hole there. So yeah, so that's where I am this morning as of 10:45. I have to tidy up because everywhere is a mess, but I will be back today, tomorrow, to do a plan with me for next week, and show you where I'm at. So this is my Rosy Life planner in my Hobonichi cover that I've turned into a traveller's notebook. Welcome to the crazy world of Claire. Bye.